So how many bodies would you approximate that you had before and then after you were contracted?
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. I am now at 58.
Girl, you was fucking.
How many men did you have sex with? Because you said it was in February, January, and February.
I didn't wild out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes. So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have fucking tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men?
So nah, it was just
Cut!
I'm not good at math. Hold on, I gotta use my calculator.
You gotta do math?
What? Damn.
It was literally 7.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Popping they pets on my coat. I'm on the road, low like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay. You watching the videos, liking it, comment, subbing to the channel. I appreciate you. Part 1. You don't know what's going on, bro. I made 2 videos as of now. The first one is detailing what happened, how she exposed him. The second one is him replying, him responding. Basically what he's saying is, oh, I don't have it. You must have got it from somebody else because I don't even have it. Now, his story was a little shaky. Go watch that video, man, from yesterday. Now, this one is her responding to his response. Now, when he was responding, she was in the chat. She was in contact with with academics and Aiden talking about, hey, I'm ready, bro. Let me on. And he flaked and was like, nah, I'm good. Don't add her. So they didn't add him. So now we here, bro. This is what she had to say. But she was sleeping with 7 guys. I put in the intro. She was sleeping with 7 guys the same month she contracted. What did she say that was protected, unprotected? I don't know. She didn't mention it. But I'm just saying, I'm not defending nobody. I don't care. At the end of the day, use a rubber. Because if not, you're going to catch something that you can't get rid of. Hey, man, let's get it.
So with collaborating with Gucci, Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina. Because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci. Like, respectfully, you know that you lie. You have ran yourself in circles on the stream all night.
Can we go through that portion? Because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th.
Did you notice
laying in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
But think about it though, right? Now that we know the intro, now we know the information, he might be the professional one, but you were still sleeping with 7 other guys. It's crazy, bro.
You're noticing some difference. That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly what I said, no.
Okay,
that's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself, right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore. So I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No, I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you whenever you say that you have.
Nope. Gotta pause it there. We're gonna skip forward. They were talking about, oh, he got the cut because he was shaving, because there's an actual like pores on his thing and grow on the thing. You know what I mean by thing. So as he was cutting, stuff like that. So yeah, let's get forward.
He already gave somebody else herpes.
Nasty bitch.
Right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then,
So that part, he's like, oh, he spread it to other girls, and she know a lot of people, and she's pretty much calling around, saying who collabed with him, stuff like that. Like, oh, he gave it to me. Or she's like, oh, I don't know, and stuff like that. Let's skip a little forward.
I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But if you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual, I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
It's not working. Hold on.
And bro, she's 20, bro. Imagine that, bro. You're 20, chose the X life, and now you're
You admit.
Hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1.
Before we see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than like, you know, one of these, you know, industry standard? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than, you know, something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like, there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life.
All right, that's that. Let's go forward, man.
For HSV2, I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind. Because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you...
All right, so now we're getting off topic now. So it was like, oh, we did the collab, but I told him, and he pretty much said, oh, let's still do it. But he called his doctors, called around. It's like, oh, as long as you don't have a breakout and stuff like that, cold sores, then you should be okay to do it. So they collabed and he don't have it. But I'm just like, bro, actively knows somebody has this. Then cut it loose, bro. Bro, she's pretty, got a fatty, but still, bro, come on, bro. You got an STD that you cannot get rid of. Like, why even take that chance?
And that, but not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner. And he was making romantic gestures. So
did you get his name tatted? I seen a video. Like,
I did. It's covered now.
Wait, were you guys that much involved that you got his name tatted though? Because how old are you? How old are you?
I was 19 at the time. I'm 20 now.
Okay.
I turned 20 in March.
So if you tatted his name,
I had herpes.
If you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were like.
Y'all were in a poly or something. That's what I see.
Very sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him.
What?
And I know everybody was like, whoa,
Wow.
what the fuck?
What?
4 days is crazy, girl. You was delusional. 4 days?
The dick that good? Like, I know, obviously it's...
What? Yeah, we finna skip forward. Don't worry about it. We finna skip forward, bro.
Bro, you're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No, because I gotta ask her why would she get his name tatted 4 days into meeting him.
Bro,
I got it even right here. The placement is kind of fucking ironic because while we're doing content, they're gonna see, oh yeah, this is his.
Hey,
bro,
I get it. Basically, while she's sucking dick, it's gonna be like right.
Bro. Oh my god, y'all, this is why I keep trying to skip forward and pausing it and all this and that. Plus, it's just like, what, an hour and a half long? No, we're not doing that.
Calm down, hold on. Wait, all right, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna ask a few devil advocate questions just because.
Now, this is the good part right here, though.
Because, you know, in situations like this, you'll have people thinking like this, right? So, someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out, and now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it, and you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys having sex. You know, he's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19 and probably ignored safeguards because of, you know, the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true.
Okay.
I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking that I just said it was because I was mad, me and him stopped talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not only because of my health situation, but it was also this man did not make me feel safe.
What does that mean?
So
if you could explain, sorry.
So it has been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
They're gonna get off topic again. Pretty much saying, he asked an ex, oh, did he ever hit you? She's like, no, but he pulled my hair, got the yelling in my face, and let's talk about some other stuff like, oh, she's aggressive. Like, she might just be aggressive and trying to, you know, she playing her part, pretty much. Let's get forward. Right here, this is the pretty much #1 question right here.
Here, some people are gonna be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to the cops? Like, because, you know, obviously, if you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it, and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right? And you mentioned other people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this be a civil case. I don't want his money. I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a offender. I want this man in jail. What he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he has done definitely to me, deserves to be in jail. And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again.
Just gonna bring up something else. Skip forward.
A large risk that I didn't have enough. All I had was the videos of his outbreaks. All I had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win. But
did you talk to the police though? Or at least try to contact them?
No.
Are you thinking about doing that or no?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
So if you got evidence of, the proof, the saying, well, it's on there and I wasn't positive February 2024, then March, I'm positive, and you only been with him that got the evidence of it on there and not the other, guys that we know now. But I'm just saying, that's enough proof to get some type of report started.
Especially after this live stream. Especially after this one.
What do you think he was gonna say tonight? Because obviously this was the first time he was gonna speak. Do you think in any part of your mind, did you think he was gonna admit it, maybe issue an apology, or do you think he was gonna kind of like gaslight and just be like, "Yo, he a victim, not my victim"? You thought it was?
Well, that was even. I'm not gonna lie. He surprised the freak out of me. I'm not going to hold you. As far as saying that he has HSV1 but not HSV2, oh, you are creative. What else? Him saying that I'm not his victim rubs me a bit weird. I didn't expect him to really name drop or really address me. He knows what he did. But
do you think he ruined your life?
No. As far as ruined it, he did drastically change my life. He did cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional instability, and a lot of things going on. But I personally don't feel like anybody's life can be ruined from having herpes. Herpes is definitely lifelong.
I only asked that because I watched the videos of you being so emotional and crying, and I watched your vlog, and I was just like, again, I feel like there's maybe other women who are.
I just skipped forward because she had brought up like him allegedly raping somebody and stuff like that. So that's what he thought he was going to talk about. But, obviously we want to talk about what you allege, like what, Friday, Saturday. No, we don't. I ain't listen to that.
For whatever they're thinking about their career, they're like, oh, I'm going to be quiet. And for you, just emotionally, you couldn't be quiet because you felt it was affecting you just mentally and maybe even physically as well, that you felt you had to speak out. So I was wondering where you were.
It's definitely affected me drastically. It has changed my life. I won't say he ruined my life, primarily because it has taught me to be more healthy. It's taught me to establish more boundaries in my life. It has taught me to be more.
So she pretty much talking about, oh, I know my worth now after, contracting this. Let's get forward though.
Okay. What did you think about him saying that he quits? He says after his tests come back, he's putting his jersey into the rafters and he's quitting the porn or OnlyFans game. And he says he might even delete his channel. So, I'm guessing he has videos with you and him. He might delete those. I don't know if that'll give you some type of mental peace.
So, y'all don't think it's a little suspicious? Not fishy at all. This man his career was completely fine before these allegations came out. And then now that things are out about him,
he says he want to focus on promoting a condom.
Quit.
He says he want to focus on promoting a condom.
I thought it was a joke when he told me he was promoting a crypto NFT with condoms. That's the craziest thing. That means he's and look, I'm not fucking trying to, but that's crazy. Like NFT fucking for condom promotion is crazy.
Yo, Aiden, stop playing.
Why are you not like, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Now you want to use condoms?
On Gucci's end, because I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I think like you're coming in here with the facts. I would love to have seen you guys on the same panel together. Tomorrow he wants to do
it too.
Tomorrow he's gonna show the results live on stream with me and Ak. I hope that you come and do that tomorrow. I just don't really. I don't know. Ak, what are you thinking?
Listen. This is what I believe, right? I believe that Gucci might have it, but he's in denial that he gave it to her. Right? So, in a way to cope, it's like saying, hey, if I got it, and he probably, one thing, and that's why when I was asking him questions, he wasn't that clear on, even though he said, oh, we get tested every 2 weeks, but then he said, well, I had outdated tests. So he probably didn't know when he contracted it. And I think it's probably a better coping mechanism to be like, well, if you have it, you gave it to me, rather than you've been having it but neglecting your health, so you've been giving it to people, right? And I think the timing of the oh, I quit or I'm retiring, like, come on, bro. This nigga think he's like LeBron, like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? You know, I don't think this would have happened if you didn't speak out.
Ooh.
And one thing I've realized about the OnlyFans like game is like, it seems more of a hustle more than a profession, because it feels like people are in it for the quick buck, as opposed to realizing that, hey, this is supposed to be a community like the porn community is, at least LA porn community, where like, hey, if you know, half of these chicks, and again, I don't hate OnlyFans models at all, really. It's just that half of these chicks are fucking random rappers.
Like, you're just pretty much putting yourself out there for nothing and not even going no professional route with it, as in having those protocols I was mentioning.
Even if he does come up here with fake results or real results, another thing that I will tell everybody is that if he was on medication for long enough, he could become undetectable after being on medication for a specific amount of time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind. But
wait, so you're saying that if he were to actually have HSV2 but he was on medication, it won't show up in a blood test?
If he was on medication for a prolonged period of time and he was undergoing treatment to make sure it's undetectable, yes, he could come.
So he's like saying if maybe when he come back tomorrow, which is, well, today, when he get his results, then they might say, oh, I still don't have it. He's like, either, okay, he faked it, or if he do have it and say he don't have it, his medication will pretty much bypass him having it. It won't detect it.
I'm curious, it's a two-pointer. How many bodies did you have before you caught, and then how many do you have after? And I just want to see where you're at with your sex life.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Contracted.
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. I am now at 58.
Girl, you was fucking.
Oh my
So,
God.
during the time, and listen. After Gucci, right? Before I found out that I had herpes, I wilded the fuck out. Okay? After Gucci, I caught. Let me go back.
Wait, hold on. By the way,
So 44 bodies at 19, then you collab with Gucci, and then after what, 7 months, you went to 58. So there's 14 other guys knowing you got, you know what, later. And that's crazy.
wild the fuck out just for content, or you were just having fun having sex with random men?
I was literally like just having like protected just flings, you know, and I was very safe. Like the only time that I was careless was with Gucci. As far
Talking about she was protected, but you giving head to other guys. That's if they have it on their thing, you would have still caught it.
As far as everybody else, people that weren't porn stars, I was overly conscious of everything that I was doing. You know, condoms for head and sex. Not only that, I wouldn't even have sex like for real. Like it might have been like, oh yeah.
Stop it! You did not suck the Shea Frost dick with a condom. Stop it, Cap.
I had sex with Deshae Frost before I fucked Gucci. And,
no, I know. Remember you because you said you gave Deshae Frost oral sex in June.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the spree that I had.
Oh, okay.
The spree was already cut by the time I had oral sex with Deshae.
Got it.
Yeah,
By the way, just trying to, fact check here. I know you clearly pinpointed to the Gucci situation, but you did mention 44 guys before him or including him. How many men did you have sex with? Because you said it was in February, January, and February. Did you know?
Mm-hmm. I didn't wild out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes. So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have fucking tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men?
Shit ain't got serious.
Look at her face, bro.
Yeah, look on your face. It's like, look at your face. It's like, ugh. The niggas.
Nah, it was just. I'm not good at math. Hold on, I gotta use my calculator.
You gotta do math.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Bro.
I'm not good at math. Sorry.
Okay, use your calculator. Let's see where we're at.
Yeah, hold on.
Before I stopped, it was literally 7.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
7 guys.
7?
Wait, so you had 7 before you completely were like, fuck this. I'm out. Like, I'm out of the sex game. Like, I'm a like, be on some different shit. 7.
In a short amount of time. Like, mind you, it was literally like a week.
Girl, you was fucking!
Okay.
Where I already had lesions. Like, I already experienced my lesions and everything. Like, I didn't know what it was. I was still testing negative for herpes and everything. The lesions already presented themselves prior to me having sex with these people.
Sorry, you said 7 different you said 7 different bodies in 1 week, right?
Yeah.
By the way, you know why I'd called OnlyFans a hustle for most people?
So you telling me you effed a random guy or a guy you was in your roster once a day? That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
So you said a week and it was 7 guys that month, but that week you were talking to, bro, what is one guy a day? What?
People is that, put it like this, right? And I don't want to pocket watch or anything, but I could, I always pocket watch, but still, I would imagine you said, you're taking care of your family. Like, this is like a career, right? I feel like a lot of people, random people, fly out here, go fuck this rapper, this and third, knowing that, like, look what happened to you. Not saying obviously that happened there because you say you called it be a creator, but it could just end your whole shit, or not end your whole shit, but like,
pretty much have a career-ending moment, you had an injury. Hey man, that's the video though, bro. That's the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think, bro. Even though if he come back with saying, "Oh, I ain't got it," shorty, you was sleeping with 7 guys, but yeah, he had the stuff on his thing, so you got evidence that he got it, but you still sleeping. Think about it. He got it, you got it, but you got 7 dudes. So how do you know that you got it from him? I'm confused, bro. I don't know what's going on no more. I don't know what's life. That's why I say, bro, if you're going to be selfish and irresponsible, but please use a rubber. Use a condom, bro. But hey, man, I'm Jay. 20 with 58. You had 44 before you caught it. You talking about you slowed down? 14. Hey, man, I'm Jay. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments, bro. I appreciate you. Go.